Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be continuing our Royal tutorial series in Trackmania. Be taking a look at today's new map. I'll be running you guys through how I play it, and if there's any tips to help you guys get through it a little bit better. Be sure to let me know in the comments if there's any particular Royal map you want me to take a look at. I'm happy to take a look at some and run you through how I do on those maps if you're struggling with a map, for example. Yeah, be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos. And for now, let's get into it. Alright, so here we are in the new map. It is Bouncy Lines by Max Chess 67. He's had a few Royal maps in before, but we haven't had a new Max Chess map in Royal for quite a while. It's a very, he builds sort of the same aesthetics, I would say, on most of his maps, so it does feel like a Max Chess map. This sort of sandy, trees, deserty vibe. But yeah, this is it. I don't think I'm that much of a fan of the map. He did do a forced Cam 1 on the red section, which I think is... You should never force anything unless it's Cam 3 in like loops and wall rides. I think that was, yeah, a bad decision, personally. And I don't like the red section in general. But yeah, let's get into it. We'll start with the white section. So we see the white finish is straight ahead here, but you don't make the jump, obviously. So what we do is we have to do a turnaround here, go up here, over the loop, and bounce into the finish. You may have to do a slight release there to make sure you make the finish. I just realised I have my medals on. Apologies for that. Let me just turn that off quickly. And let's go to the green section now. So green, we want to aim for this waterfall. Lift a bit on the way out of here, and then aim for this waterfall and into the finish. So with green, let me go back to the start. Once we hit this booster and hit the waterfall here, we'll bounce down. You want to be steering right, I'm steering, to rotate my car, but also lifting, because if we hit this wall, we'll get an acceleration penalty, and we won't be able to make the next drop. Initially, like, if you hit this wall, you can sort of wait down here and then accelerate from the base here and you'll make it. But that's just what I'm trying to do to make it a bit more consistent. So for blue, take the boosters. Oh, don't clip that. Take the boosters. Start steering left or right as we go up here, so our car rotates around. And then bounce and into the finish. And we'll do that one more time. So as we go up here, we want to steer left or right to bounce down. And into the finish. Now red. I think the arrow's placed poorly on red. I think you want to aim a little bit to the right of the arrow. And all you have to do is get over that little rise and we'll make the finish, but we'll reset. Yeah, I think always aim just a little bit to the right of that arrow is better. But yeah, this is all force Cam 1, which I don't agree with at all. And we make the top finish there. If you have enough speed, you'll make the top finish, but if you don't, it's fine. You can make the bottom finish there. Now the black section is a bit weird. I do it all in Cam 3. There is a cam change to Cam 3, but basically we want to drop off this first pipe and do this. We want to... You can lift off a bit, you don't have to take it too fast, and you want to drop here. Now, the next thing we have to do is, and you can line yourself up here before this booster, line yourself up with, see the white thing, if you look at the top of the screen, that white edge of the water there? You want to be driving straight along that, because it puts you into this little railing, and you come out, and then fly to the finish. So we'll do that again, obviously, because it's quite confusing. So drop onto here, line yourself up with the edge of the water here, straight through the middle, and as long as you're on black here, as long as you grab this boost here, you can take as long as you want to line yourself up here. There's no need to rush, because if you fully accelerate here at the edge of this block, you'll make it. So just take your time to line yourself up there. go through this reactor, get a little zoop, and fly to the finish. And that's how the black section's done. Now, I'll take a bit longer probably to explain this white section because I kind of just zoomed through it. But again, do a 180, accelerate up here, and bounce to the finish. So do this in whichever cam you please. I'm doing it in cam 1, but if you want to use another cam, stay as centered as possible. And be prepared to lift a little bit so you don't fly over the finish. That's white. And green, once again, aim for the waterfall. Slow off a bit. I don't know if I make this. Okay, I do. So let's do green again though. Again, aim for the waterfall. Aim for the next waterfall. And slide through the finish. Blue. Again, steer left or right to do a 180 here. I'm steering left. It's probably easier to steer left as you come through here. You're already steering left. Let's try and steer right though. Yeah, right works as well. Perfectly fine. Either way works. Although we might not have the speed here. Yeah, I didn't do it very well. You need to keep a decent amount of speed out of blue. But as long as you do that, you'll make the finish. Now again, aim a little bit to the right of that arrow. On red, and we zoom through. And once more on black here. And I'll showcase a cut that I have been trying to do on the black section here. Sorry, I'm kind of struggling here. Alright, here we go. I think we're lined up now. And we just slide on through. Get a little zoop. And fly to the finish. I didn't mean to go through that. I'll cut the video here, quickly get back to the black section, and I'll showcase the cut that I've been talking about. So, see you all shortly. Alright, so here we are back on the black section. So, the one I'm trying to do is basically you pick up this reactor, you reverse around to here, and then you basically just fly off the edge here. Oh, don't hit that tree. And into the finish. And it feels like it could be consistent. It's, there's a lot of close attempts. Let me see if I can just get a good attempt here. The biggest issue is, making sure you leave yourself enough time with the reactor boost to do it. But the biggest issue I was having is, because there's a sign here, it makes it a bit inconsistent with actually flying off. So you see I'm getting tilted to the left here, but you can see how close that is. So this sign here, as you fly off from under here, you can clip this sign and it tilts your car left or right. And that's the biggest inconsistency with it. But I have hit it before, and I might continue to try and learn it in the time being, but that's this map. I definitely, my initial impressions of it were, it was a lot worse than what it is. I still think there's a few mistakes, like, I'm not that much of a fan of the black section. It's doable, but I'm not a fan of it, and I think the red section is not great. Forcing cam 1 is never a good idea in your maps, ever. So there's that, and I just don't enjoy driving it that much. It's weird. I think this sign's placed wrong, personally. I think whenever I'm aiming for this sign, I'm not hitting it 100% of the time, but if I aim to the right, I normally hit it, like, I don't know, I think it's placed a bit wrong. So there's a few things wrong with it, I think, but that's my thoughts. I still think it's completely drivable. It's better than what we got yesterday. I really didn't like yesterday's map. And I hope this helps you guys get through it. It's a very tricky map, I would say, to get, but I hope this helps you out. And I will have another video for you tomorrow, testing tomorrow's new map. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all then. Goodbye for now.